Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. So today we are solving problem number 209, minimum size subarray sum. So it's one of the top interview 150 question. Uh, so we are given an array of positive integer nums and a positive integer target, and we have to return minimal length of subarray whose sum is greater than or equal to target. And if there is no such array, then we have to return 0. So let's take a look at example. So this is the nums array and we have to find target 7. So there can be multiple subarrays. For example, take a look at this subarray. So its sum is 2 plus 3, 1 and 2, 8. Okay. So 8 is greater than or is greater than 7, right? But the length of array would be 4. Okay. And we have to find minimal length. Next, take a look at this example, like this one. So again, the length is greater than or equal to 7, but uh, the length would be 3. And if you take this subarray, then uh, again the target, like the length is 2 and sum is greater than or equal to 7. So our answer is 2. Okay. So we have to find minimal length of subarray. Okay. So let's solve this problem. So this problem can be solved with sliding window technique. Okay. So we have to find a window and then we keep on like increasing the size of window or decreasing the size of window based upon like certain condition. Okay. So let's open Paint and try to solve this problem. Okay. So in our example, we were given 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then 4, 3. Okay. So what we have to do, we have to increase or decrease the size of window based upon certain condition. And once we find our target, we have to calculate the size of window. Okay. So let's start. So we have to initialize two pointer. Let's start our I and our J from this point. Okay. We will keep on increasing our I from like this starting index to the end index. And okay. And the condition that we have to check is uh, within the window, we will have certain elements. Their sum should be greater than or equal to target. Okay. So we will keep on increasing the size of window until we find such elements whose sum is greater than or equal to target. So our I, we will start moving our I. Okay. So our I will move here. Our the sum will be 5. Then we move it our I to here. The sum will be 6. Then we move I here. The sum will be now it's 8. Okay. So our J is initialized. So our J is at 0 now. Okay. And I is at 3. Okay. So I minus J is 3. Like we have 4 elements. So our length of window is 4. Okay. So at least we have found a window in which we have elements such that their sum is greater than or equal to target. So till now our answer is 4. Okay. Now once we find the window, we have to like reduce the size of window till such a point uh, their sum should be greater than or equal to target. Okay. Let and we are doing this because let's say now uh, our window has elements whose sum is 8. Okay. But we have to find like our target is 7, so we can decrease some element, right? So once we find our window, and if our windows like the sum of the window elements is greater than target, then we can decrease it as well. So our condition would be we will decrease it decrease it until the sum of its elements gets less than target. Okay. So now it is 8, and if you move our J to here at first index, then it will be 6. Okay. So now J is here and it is less than 6. So again we have to increment our I, right? Because we will increment our I when our window sum of window elements is less than target. Okay. So we increment our I will come here at uh 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, fourth position. Okay. J is at 1. Okay. So 4 minus 3, sorry, 4 minus 1, 3. So now sorry, 4 minus 1, our okay, sorry, we are not subtracting the index, we are calculating the number of elements. So we have still 4 elements. So again, same length of window. Again, what we have to do, the sum of window elements is 3 plus 1, 4, 6 and 10. So 10 is definitely greater than 10. So what we have to do, we have to decrease the length of window. So we will increment our j again here. So our j is now at second position, I is at fourth position. So now this is our window size. It is exactly equal to 7. So we can calculate the window size now. It is 3, which is definitely less than 4. So our new result is 3. Okay. Now again, uh, we have to, if our window size is greater than or equal to target, then we have to reduce j. Then we move our j to 3, like here. Our j will come to 3. J is now 3, and now it is less than target because this 2 element I is at 4, like here. So it is less than target. So we increment our I. Now if we calculate the window size, sorry, sum of windows element, it is again 9, and the length of window is 3, which is already we have calculated, so we don't need to update the result. Now we, as the window sum of window elements is greater than target, we have to again move our j to 4th. So our j is at 4th, I is at 3, and we have to calculate the sum. It is greater than equal to target, and the window size is 2, so we have to update our result. It's 2. Now again, we have to decrease our window size. It will come here, and uh, so we have only one element in the window, and its sum of window elements is less than equal to target. So we don't need to update the result, and definitely uh, now we have found our result, which is 2, and we don't as we have gone through the whole array, uh, we have found our result, which is 2, and the final answer is 2 as well for this. Okay, so let's look at the code. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to calculate sum. So there is one more condition. Let's say if the sum of the elements is less than given target, so in that case we cannot find any window, right? For example, if you take a look at this, here we have 8 elements and their sum would be 8. So we can never find a window whose sum of elements is 11. Okay, so we have to return 0. So that's why we have taken sum. So we are iterating each element in the array, and we're calculating the sum. If at the end, if sum is less than target, then return 0, and if it is not the case, then definitely we have window. So for that we have a temp will calculate the sum of elements in a window. Result, here we are calculating this result, like how many number of elements are there in the window. Okay, and here we are iterating. So our window starts at the first position. First, like I is at 0 and j is at 0. At each index we will calculate the sum of window, and this sum is for like checking the sum of all the elements in an array for this condition, and this while loop is for decreasing the window size if at any point in time, if our window has sum of element which is greater than or equal to target. Okay, so if it goes beyond target, we have to decrease the size of window. If it is less than target, we have to increase the size of window. I goes on from 0 to end, so I will increment the size of window, and uh, in this while loop we are increment the size of j. So whenever we go above target, the j will keep on incrementing and it will decrease the size of window. So so whenever our window sum of elements of window is greater than target, we check result, like we have found an element, we have found the sum. Now we take the mean of first result, whatever is the result, and we calculate the new window size, and we update the result based upon like whatever the minimum value is. As we are finding minimum value, we have initialized result to the max value. Okay, so whenever you find uh, sum of window elements which is greater than target, we are updating the result here. And whenever we are decreasing the uh, window size, we are incrementing j, and we are also subtracting that particular number from the sum of window element. Okay. So this is how I have solved this problem. Let me know if you have any questions on this. Okay. And let me know in the description if you have not understood anything. So we will be solving this problems from the top interview 150 questions list. This is fifth or sixth problem. We will try to solve at least 2 problems each week. Okay. So hope you were able to understand this, and let's meet you guys in the next video. And please like and share and subscribe this channel. Okay, that will motivate me to create more videos. Okay, thanks guys. Bye.